The Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP team tried a new Aero package at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya during the Friday sessions of the Grand Prix Monster Energy de Catalunya and came away with a positive feeling. Alex Rins ended today's practice in ninth. A crash in the afternoon session and late yellow flags prohibited Fabio Quartararo from putting in a bid for the top 10. He finished in 14th position. Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo had plenty of work to do at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya on Friday. Riding with a new Aero package at the Grand Prix Monster Energy de Catalunya, the teammates were keen to make a lot of kilometers. In the afternoon practice they secured 9th and 14th place respectively, putting Rins on the Q2 entry list while Quartararo will take part in tomorrow's Q1. With the CatalanGP being his home race, Rins was all the more eager to hit the ground running. The Barcelona-born rider tackled an issue with low rear grip in the morning, and his diligent work paid off during the practice. With 17 minutes to go, he clocked a 1 minute 39.616 seconds for 5th in the live timing. A solid indication of the progress he and the team had made. But as the times dropped towards the end of session, the Spaniard was relegated to 8th. So he knew he needed to keep pushing. He put in another bid to stay inside the top 10 with 4 minutes left. He clawed himself up to 7th, with a 1 minute 39.043 seconds on lap 18 from 20, which was strong enough to hold him in 9th as the clock hit 0.481 seconds from 1st. After did a really good job, the Spaniard commented. It was a good day. It is always important to go directly into Q2. This helps a lot. You'll start at least from the middle part of the grid. This morning, we were struggling a lot with the rear grip. It looks like this track was different from my usual feeling. Normally I feel quite confident in low grip conditions because I can find traction and grip, but this morning it wasn't like that. So, we completely changed the setup for this afternoon, and I was feeling much better. We're working a lot for the sprint race, how to manage the tire, and it was a good day. We were able to improve a lot from the morning to the afternoon. Meanwhile, Quartararo got to grips with the new Aero package, which he had tested at the private test in Mugello last week, early on during FP1. The morning session set him up nicely for the practice. He was quick to set the 4th fastest time in the 1-hour-long afternoon session, but then fortunes shifted and the Frenchman suffered a crash in turn 5. He was unharmed, but the incident did cost him valuable time. El Diablo resumed his top 10 challenge with 12 minutes on the clock and swiftly moved back up to 11th thanks to a 1 minute 39.352 seconds on lap 19 from 22 before coming in for a pit stop. He was putting everything he had into his final try, flashing a red and an orange sector at the start of the last lap, but then yellow flags came out in sector 2, 3, and 4, making it impossible for him to improve. He wrapped up the session in 14th place, 0.790 seconds from the top. I feel a bit better. The Aero is doing what we expected and it's helping. It's a shame that we messed up the time attack. We took too much time to change one thing on the bike and lost time. I only did 1 lap on the second run, and it was with yellow flags, so I couldn't set a time. If you check the pace, it was pretty good. But missing Q2 for this reason was not the best. That said, the overall pace is much better than before, Quartararo said.